I think it was a really good opportunity to get a win, and we didn't capitalize on it. Unfortunately, we came out of it on our heels. They worked hard and they outplayed us, and it's unfortunate because we're definitely capable of the win.
Can you explain what changed in the second half? Because you had only one shot going in, and then in the first 10 minutes you had about 3 shots. You guys had about 3 shots on goal. Are there any thoughts on what changed?
I think when you go down a goal, there's like an urgency that takes over, and so I think it picked up a bit. The intensity picked up a bit, but we should have started in the beginning. So.
Clara, how would you describe the foul that led to the penalty kick?
Honestly, I don't remember it. I have a tendency to just be so focused on the play that it's just, I can't retain things. So if it's in my box, there's a good chance, save or no save, I don't have a good feeling for what happened.
Jess, anything that you would add on that play? Looked like kind of a 50-50 ball that Taylor went up the head.
It was off of a service. Taylor went up to win it with the other girl, and I mean, I didn't necessarily see it. It was behind me when it happened, but the girl went down. Taylor said she barely touched her, but I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
What would you guys comment on, like a 1-0 game that's decided by a penalty kick like that? Is that the ultimate frustrating type of game?
I'd say so.
I'd say this game in general takes a cake for frustration. It's definitely tough, especially as a goalkeeper and whoever committed the penalty kick. It's frustrating. We just have to be better. Regardless of how the goal was scored, we weren't scoring, and there's just a lot of work to do, a lot of ground to cover.
They set themselves up was certainly, they prepared the game to make things difficult for us going forward. They did so. I don't believe that we responded and solved the problems that they posed us, i.e. the number of players that were behind the ball initially very well. You know, we find yourself at halftime 0-0. We made some adjustments. We went from playing with 2 defensive midfielders to 2 attacking mids. I thought that balanced out the midfield and put players in a more attacking position. And you know, we certainly had more attacking play then going forward through the second half. However, you know, I think they did a really good job of you know, playing the apparent foul by Clara in the box, you know, early on, and I think their coaches, you know, definitely, I think the referee, they perhaps got in his head a little in making the next decision. So, you know, that's the difference, is the penalty kick. Besides that, you know, we didn't get that sense of urgency until we're behind 1-0. Yeah. And once you have that sense of urgency, once you have that drive, now there's, you know, you're going forward and you're getting the opportunities. But what you have is you've got too young of a team that doesn't understand. That's the team you've got to be from the very beginning, and not wait until you find yourself 1-0 down.
Yeah, and you only had 1 shot on goal in the first half, and then 10 minutes after the second half started, you had 3 shots on goal. Can you explain what were the changes made to get more shots?
Well, you know, we like I said, we put 2 attacking midfielders in. I thought that would give us better pressure up the field, stop them from being able to play out of the back and slow the game down. And secondly, put more numbers forward. And so, you know, certainly that was what we're looking for. At the same time, it opens up a little more space in front of your back line, and you know, we get, you know, called for a foul here at midfield, you know, and you know, the through ball. So it's, you know, it's you know, soccer's kind of like that blanket that isn't quite long enough for your body. So when your head's a little cold and you pull it up high, your feet are exposed. And when your feet are cold and you pull it down low, your upper body's a little cold. So, you know, it's all about the placement of the players, and they're never quite enough to blanket and do everything. You know, we end up in a 3-4-3 at the end of the game. I mean, because our whole point, I don't care if we're going to lose 2-0. It's all about trying to get, you know, the equalizer. Yeah. But, you know, kudos to them. They set themselves up in a manner that was going to be difficult to break down. I thought they were very, very organized. They were very, very patient. You know, I think the referee allowed them to be very, very patient as well. You know, in regards to, you know, the length of time for throw-ins and goal kicks. But hey, that's gamesmanship. And you can do that when you find yourself ahead. So.
And moving forward, you have a game 2 days from now against Tennessee Martin. And so, what are your plans for the next 2 days?
Well, tomorrow's all about recovery, you know, because we're going to play Tennessee Martin, who did not play tonight, and so for us, it's about trying to get our legs back under us and be able to show up and, you know, really come out with the energy and drive that we needed this, you know, this evening at the start of the match, and you know, find a way to be able to get, you know, get through that match, still pursuing the result that we want, and then, you know, you turn around and play again on Sunday. So, you know, we certainly have it. You know, we're up against it now. That's not the way you want to start off the 6-game homestand with a loss, because it provides, you know, that much more urgency. But the key is you don't want to find yourself chasing games. And when you know, you expend a lot of energy and a lot of mental energy and physical energy when you're chasing games. And so, you know, for the young players, they got to turn around and find a way to physically and mentally recover from this to you know, bring the game up Friday.